So we're back here on the Duncan Duo Show on 970 WFLA with Renters Warehouse, renterswarehouse.com. If you listen to 970 WFLA, you have probably heard their radio spots. They're a large national property management company that has started growing their operation in Tampa. And I have Donovan Reese, Matt Levitt, and Tampa's own Rick Bechtold on the show with us today talking about property management. And I want to roll next to growth for the company as it relates to working with real estate agents. We've got a lot of real estate agents that listen to our show. I'm a real estate agent broker, and we've got a lot of them that work for us. And you guys moving into a market like this and being kind of a new kid on the block, so to speak, there's always some hesitancy from realtors thinking, oh, they're a competitor. And wanted to give you guys a few minutes to talk about how you guys aren't really a competitor, but more can be a partner for realtors to help them with the property management piece, as well as the the sales piece as well. By not really being a competitor of theirs.
Yeah, we like to say we stay in our lane. We don't buy or sell real estate at all, but we are partner with a lot of realtors who work with investors. And I say too, a lot of times just because it's a good deal doesn't necessarily make it a good investment. So realtors call us all the time and say, hey, we're looking at this property here. What do you think it would rent for? And really make sure that the investor has all the information that they can get to make the most educated decision. And I joke the jack of all trades is the master of none. So
exactly, we completely agree. That's why my company completely stays out of property management. I mean, it's not. I would rather be amazing at helping customers buy and sell, and stay in that lane, and then refer customers to you guys that are going to give them better specialized service.
And that's, I think, why we're so excited about this partnership opportunity with you guys. And just really looking forward to being able to work with the community here, and as far as growth and partnering up, Matt's heading a lot of this, so maybe Matt and Rick can speak specifically to some of what we're doing here.
As an organization that started out in Minneapolis, we started just grassroots, and we started developing other markets more on a franchise expansion. And it was about a year ago at this time that the company took on the concept, we're going to expand. And we have the resources, the funding to be able to do this and go on a national basis on more of a corporate expansion level. And that's, of course, what brought us now to Tampa.
Yes.
This and many other markets that we're opening simultaneously. And what we're finding is there, even though a huge amount of people have in the market, the space that we're in, have just one property. But the market that is really, the people who have 2 to 5 properties, and those that have 5 to 10 properties, and I myself, as a investor in the real estate market and having homes myself, single family homes, and I've been in and out of this space for many years, obviously see the tremendous value of having a professional organization with all the things we've talked about with centralization. And that gives us the opportunity as an organization to be able to really expand quickly and to be able to fill the needs of every single market that we're opening.
I think the one thing I love about the approach too, and it's something I spoke to Rick a lot about, was as agents, we have at least how my brokerage represents customers, we have a fiduciary duty to them. So our goal is to help them as best we can. And a lot of times that fiduciary duty means bringing in another professional that has more information about something than we do. And if property management isn't something you do every day, and you're in the role of evaluating a rental property for a customer, your rental comps probably aren't going to be as good as someone who does this every single day. So our goal is, in situations like this, is to partner with a great property manager that we can look to and say, hey, should the person buy this home? Does this make numbers sense for them? And if not, then we go find them another one. And I think that it'll be a great resource to a lot of realtors. And I think the other side of it is, having that duty to the customer where you want to represent their best interest. You guys, from a cost-effective standpoint, because of your scale, investors will make more money because the fee structure is so flat. And I love the flat of the fee structure because it's very simple for them to do the math in their head, what it's going to cost them to manage the property. There's no complications. There it is. We know what it costs. So I think that's a really great thing that realtors should embrace locally, and I think they will. And I think you guys will see that certainly some of them that want to run their own property management business, you may have challenges with, but there will be plenty of them that will say, I just don't have the ability to do this as well as they do. I'd rather focus on selling more homes.
Yeah, and I think that's what, our biggest thing, our biggest probably claim to fame for success is the fact that we are focused. We're highly focused. We do two things. We do it really well.
Yeah.
We find high quality tenants, and we professionally manage properties for those that don't want to, you
Right.
know. And I myself, when I first started doing this, I know after about 6 or 7 properties in, I was thinking, oh my gosh, all these phone calls and people and management and
Yeah.
maintenance and dealing
It's
with
a lot more
all
than
this.
people, I think it's a lot more people
It
expect.
really is.
Oh, yeah.
And I pretty much halted that area of my growth in business as a result of that.
Yeah.
And so having the ability to have an organization like Renters Warehouse to be able to take that on that wasn't available at the time
Correct.
in that city, but
Sure
it would have
wish
sure
we could go back in
changed
time,
things.
yeah.
It really would have.
We're going to be back continuing this conversation with Donovan Reese, Matt Levitt, and Rick Bechtold from Renters Warehouse after a quick break here on 970 WFLA.